Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Mai Zatun. Today, I would like to share about the origin of Alok Todolo, the traditional belief system of the Torajan people in South Sulawesi, Indonesia. Alok Todolo, which means the way of the ancestors or the ancestors' teaching, is one of the oldest belief system practiced by the Toraja community. It serves as guide for their daily life, customs, ritual, and social values. According to Torajan mythology, Alok Todolo originated from Puang Matua, the supreme creator of the universe. The Torajan people believe that Puang Matua created the world and established the rules that humans must follow. These rules including religious ceremonies, social custom, and more principles. The mythology also tells the story of Datu Lauku, who is believed to be the first human created by Puang Matua. He was given the responsibility of bringing divine laws and teaching humanity through Datu Lauku. The traditions, rituals, and customs of Alok Todolo were introduced and passed down from generation to generation. Another important belief in Torajan, it is the existence of stairway connecting heaven and earth. Through this stairway, the ancestors communicated directly with gods and learned their proper ways to perform rituals and ceremonies, including funeral rites. From a historical and anthropological perspective, scholars believe that the origins of Alok Todolo are connected to migration of the Austronesian people thousands of years ago. These early settlers brought their beliefs and traditions to Sulawesi, where they gradually developed into the unique culture and religious system known as Alok Todolo. Because the Torajan people live in mountainous and isolated areas for many centuries, their ancestral beliefs remained strong and were preserved through oral traditions. Over time, this belief evolved into a structured system of customs and ritual that became an important part of Torajan identity. Today, although many Torajan people have adopted their religions such as Christianity, elements of Alok Todolo can still be seen in their culture's practices, especially in traditional ceremonies and funeral rituals. Beyond its origin, Alok Todolo developed into a complete system that governed almost every aspect of Torajan life. It was not merely a religion, but also a set of laws and customs that regulated social relationships, agricultural activities, family responsibilities, and ceremonial practices. The Torajan people believe that human life must exist in balance with nature, the spiritual world, and ancestors. Because of this belief, every important event such as birth, marriage, harvest celebration, and death was accompanied by specific rituals. These rituals were carefully performed according to traditional rules that had been passed down through generations. Alok Todolo also emphasized the importance of community cooperation, where family members and villagers work together to organize ceremonies and support one another. This strong sense of unity helped preserve Torajan traditions for centuries despite external influences and social changes. Even today, many cultural practices among the Torajan people continue to reflect the values and the teachings of Alok Todolo, demonstrating its lasting influence on identity, heritage, and way of life. In conclusion, the origin of Alok Todolo demonstrates how beliefs, tradition, and cultural values can survive for thousands of years and continue to influence a community today. Whether viewed through mythology or historical research, Alok Todolo highlights the strong connecting between the Torajan people, their ancestors, and their cultural heritage. The belief system has played an important role in shaping Torajan identity and preserving their unique customs, despite social and religious changes over time. By understanding the origins of Alok Todolo, we can gain a deeper appreciation of the Torajan people's respect for traditions, family, and ancestral legacy. Its continued prescience. By understanding the origins of Alok Todolo, we can gain a deeper appreciation of the Torajan people's respect for tradition, family, and ancestral legacy. Its continued presence in modern Trojan society shows how cultural heritage remains an important source of identity and unity for future generations. Now I will pass it to Siti Khadijah. Thank you.
Thank you, May, for the explanation. Hello and greeting everyone. My name is Khadija, and today I will explain the purpose of the Rambu Solo ritual. The first one is sending the soul to heaven, which means the ritual is performed to send the soul of the deceased to heaven, which is known as Puya according to the belief of the Toraja people. This means that until the Rambu Solo ceremony is carried out, the soul cannot enter Puya. Instead, the deceased is believed to be only sick rather than truly dead, and their spirit is to remain around the family home. The second one is strengthening extended family bonds, which means the ritual aims to strengthen extended family bonds. Rambu Solo is a ceremony that gathers all members of the extended family through two main practices. The first one is mutual cooperation, as we know as a gotong royong, and the second one is repayment of customary debts. Through mutual cooperation, family members contribute their time, money, and livestock because the ceremony is very expensive. In terms of a customary debt repayment, the attendance of guests and their contribution, especially buffalo, are carefully recorded. If a guest's family letters organize a Rambu Solo ceremony, the deceased family is expected to return a contribution of equal or greater value. The third one is as a form of respect and devotion from children to parents. This means that the ceremony serves as a form of respect and devotion from children to their parents. For surviving children, Rambu Solo is considered an important way to repay their parents' kindness and demonstrated the highest level of filial devotion and gratitude. Finally, the last one is social status and preservation of dignity. This means that the ritual reflects social status and the preservation of the family honors. Toraja society is traditionally divided into social classes, including nobles, the middle class, and commoners. For noble families, conducting a grand Rambu Solo ceremony is considered an obligation to maintain their reputation, dignity, and social influence within the community. That's all from me. Now I'm passing this to Amelia for the explanation. Thank you for your attention.
Hello, my name is Emilia Nushasana, and today I would like to explain the meaning of Aluk Todolo. Firstly, Aluk Todolo is the traditional ancestral religion of the Torajan people, an ethnic group from Tanah Toraja in South Sulawesi, Indonesia. It is an important part of Toraja history and culture and has been passed down through many generations. The term Aluk Todolo consists of two words, which is the first word, Aluk, can be translated as way, law, rule, custom, or religious practices. It refers to a set of guidelines that people follow in their lives. The second word, Todolo, means ancestors, forefathers, or people from ancient times. Therefore, when these two words are combined, Aluk Todolo means the way of the ancestors or the ancestral religion. The name itself, Aluk Todolo, the name itself reflects the importance of ancestors in Torajan society. It shows that the teachings, customs, and traditions practiced by the community originate from their ancestors and have been preserved over many generations. The word Aluk itself emphasizes guidance and order, while Todolo emphasizes respect for the wisdom and heritage left by previous generations. Aluk Todolo is more than just a name. It represents the cultural identity of the Torajan people. Through this term, the Torajan express their connection to their history and their ancestors. The name reminds them of their values, traditions, and practices that have shaped their community for centuries. The meaning of Aluk Todolo also highlights the importance of preserving cultural heritage. In many societies, the traditional beliefs and customs may gradually disappear due to modernizations nowadays and globalizations. However, the Torajan people continue to remember and respect Aluk Todolo because it forms an important part of their identity and history. In addition, last but not least, Aluk Todolo is recognized as one of the oldest traditional belief systems in Indonesia. The term itself has historical significance because it represents a belief system that existed long before the arrival of major world religions in the region. As a result, it is often studied by researchers and scholars who are interested in indigenous cultures and traditional religions. Although many Torajan people today follow other religions, the term Aluk Todolo remains important as a symbol of their ancestral heritage. It continues to remind them of their roots, their history, and traditions passed down by generations. In conclusion, Aluk Todolo means the way of ancestors. The word Aluk refers to laws, customs, and religious practices, while Todolo refers to ancestor. Together, the term represent the traditions and heritage inherited from the ancestors of the Torajan people and serves as an important symbol of their cultural identity and history. And yes, this shows that Indonesians, especially the Torajan people, deeply value, appreciate, and remain loyal to their cultural heritage. Even as society changes over time, they continue to preserve and respect the traditions passed down by their ancestors. This is evidence of their strong cultural identity and commitment to maintaining their heritage for future generations. And that's all for me. And next, I'm gonna pass to my friends to continue about next point.
Thank you, Ami, for passing it next to me. I'd like to mention again, what is Aluk Todolo? As presented before, Aluk Todolo means the way of ancestors. It is traditional belief of the Toraja people. They believe that death is not the end of life, but the beginning of a journey to the afterlife. Because of this belief, they perform special rituals and ceremonies to help the deceased complete that journey. When someone dies, they are not immediately considered dead. Instead, they are called Tomakula, which means a sick person. During this time, the body stays in the family home. Family members continue to treat that person as if they were still alive. They may bring food, talk to them, and care for them. For example, family members may greet the deceased in the morning, tell them about family events, or speak to them about their day. Even though the person has physically passed away, they are still considered part of the household until the funeral ceremony takes place. The body is usually kept in a special room inside the house and is carefully preserved. Family members regularly check on the deceased and ensure they are treated with dignity and respect. This practice may seem unusual to other people from different cultures. In many societies, funerals take place within a few days after death. However, in Toraja culture, keeping the deceased at home allows family members more time to grieve and emotionally prepare for their final farewell. It also gives relatives who live in different cities or countries enough time to return home and pay their respects. Since family is very important in Toraja culture, it is considered meaningful for everyone to gather before the funeral ceremony begins. This period of Tomakula can last for several months and in some cases even years. During this time, the family saves money and prepares for the Rambu Solo ceremony, which can be very costly because of the large number of guests, rituals, and buffaloes involved. For the Toraja people, this waiting period is not seen as strange or frightening. Instead, it is viewed as an important stage between life and death, allowing the family and the deceased to gradually prepare for the journey of the afterlife. These burial places can be seen on mountain sides throughout Toraja and have become one of the region's most famous cultural attractions. Some families also create a tau-tau, which is a wooden statue made to resemble the deceased person. The tau-tau is placed near the burial site and serves as a symbol of the person's presence. It allows future generations to remember and honor their ancestors. For the Toraja people, ancestors remain an important part of the family even after their death. Another important tradition is called Manene. Manene is sometimes known as the cleaning of ancestors ritual. Every few years, families open the tombs of their ancestors and carefully remove the bodies. The bodies are cleaned, their clothes are replaced with new ones, and any damaged coffins are repaired. Family members often gather together during this ritual and may even take family photographs with their ancestors. While this practice may seem unusual to people from other cultures, the Toraja people see it as an act of love, respect, and remembrance. Manene reminds family members that their connection with their ancestors never ends. It also helps preserve family history and traditions for future generations. These traditions show how important family relationships are in Toraja culture. The Toraja people believe that even though someone has died, they are still part of the family and should continue to be remembered and respected. In conclusion, Aluk Todolo teaches that death is not the end of a life, but a journey to the afterlife. Through traditions such as Tomakula, Rambu Solo, Tau Tau, and Manene, the Toraja people honor their ancestors and maintain strong family connections. These unique customs reflect important values such as respect, family unity, remembrance, and belief that the bond between family members continues even after death. That's all from me. My name is Titi No Natasha. Thank you for listening. I'll pass it to the next person.
Hi, my name is Nurgisina Ansha and I will be explaining about the cultural value of Aluk Todolo. Aluk Todolo is the traditional belief system of Toraja people. It's based on strong cultural value that guide daily life and community relationship. One important value is respect for ancestors, as they are believed to continue influencing and protecting their ancestors. Another key value is family unity, where relatives work together and support one another during ceremony and important events. The culture also promotes mutual cooperation, encouraging community members to help each other, and respect for tradition is highly valued, as custom and ritual are carefully preserved and passed down through generation. In addition, Aluk Todolo emphasizes spiritual harmony, maintaining balance between humans, nature, and the spiritual world. This value helps strengthen social bond and prevent the unity identity of the Toraja people. Aluk Todolo teach important cultural values such as respect for ancestors, family unity, and mutual cooperation. The Toraja people strongly They are traditional and believe in maintaining harmony between human, nature, and the spiritual world. This value helps strengthen community relationship and keep their cultural heritage alive for future generations.